Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Harry Soto from TEQ and SOL Live. TEQ and SOL, the brand that is house music, the home of house music. Tonight, we have legendary John Cacciatore. If you haven't heard him, then you haven't heard anything. The man is here. The man is going to make his mark at the Apollo of house music, the Apollo of DJing in New York City. LP and Harmony, we're here live. John, what's up?
What's up, Pat? How you going, baby?
What's up, brother?
Thanks for your hospitality. Appreciate it. What up?
So, John, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me how you started out playing. You know, just give me like a quick
Give you a
summary of your DJ
really
career.
long, short story.
Yeah.
Well, I actually started off as a dancer first before I started spinning.
Really?
Yeah, I grew. Basically my first experience with clubs in the city was at a club called NASA back in the day. I'm sure you heard of it. And then it went on to the Tunnel and the Limelight era, raves, blah 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 blah. But all throughout that time, I always loved to dance. Like back in, I was 14 years old. You know, hip hop first came out. Rob bass, bedroom, dancing like a maniac. You know, I always just loved dancing. You know. So I started studying African Haitian capoeira classes at a place called Geneva Dance and Drum Center on East 18th Street between Park and Broadway.
Yeah.
And basically you would just...
I think I passed by that club because I used to be at a record pool right there on 18th and Broadway before the record.
Dude like built the studio on the 7th floor up there. Amazing place. But basically you would learn an African dance every couple of weeks.
Right.
And they would have a drum class for your second half of your class sit in with you. So I kind of grew up dancing to just... Congo bongo mania.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's just kind of how I'm rooted. That's how I'm wound.
Right.
My boy Sean Cormack used to make tapes for me when I used to teach dance classes.
Did Sean take like dancing lessons too, or what?
Nah, he could dance. Don't let him fool you.
I'm sure.
He'll bust out in a crazy circle for like 10 seconds and then he'll disappear. You won't even know where the hell he went.
We got to try that at Foro Disco, man.
You'll see it at some stage of the game, I'm sure. But I hurt myself. I couldn't teach dance classes anymore. I didn't really say it, so I basically was studying, and then I got into teaching. And when I was teaching, I used to teach the house. So Sean would literally make me cassette tapes with records, and I would teach my classes to house music. Right. I would also have a percussionist sit in with me and play live congas like the African Haitian classes I was taking. So that was kind of a cool dynamic. That was going well. That was kind of my livelihood. And then when I got hurt, it took the rug out from beneath my feet. And I was just depressed, sitting around lollygagging. My boy Sean was like, yo, get some used records, bro. You got
up, man. Get busy.
Go get some used turntables. I'll never forget the conversation he told me. Go get some used turntables at the Guitar Center. He gave me like 100 records that he probably just never was going to play. And that was it, you know. And then just shopping for records for years, you know, down 8 Ball and Satellite and all the shops, A1 and you know all the damn shops.
That's awesome, bro.
So we started spinning not too long after, and created a couple teams along the years. And Lesouk Refuge Party was probably our most successful run every Wednesday for maybe 3-4 years at least, probably.
And what are the major clubs? Have you played in any major clubs in the city?
Well, I have to give props to all the dirty little lounges that I played for, you know, before I even got to any of those places, you know, like Sapphire, like, you know, things weren't working out at Lesouk. We went there for a little while, went back to Lesouk. We got to play at Central Fly. We were all excited. And first opportunity to play there, you know, we used to love going to subliminal parties and shit. So for us to play there, it was so exciting. And, of course, we get there, and the booth monitors were not, the fucking booth monitors weren't working, bro. So, yeah, bro, it was not fun. It was just not fun. You can only imagine like a big system where you really need the monitors. Anyway, so actually, Silver Bowl was promoting for us at the time at Lesouk on our second run there. And Rob Fernandez and him kind of figured it would make sense for us to be the residents kind of Pasha. None of us really had any productions or anything at the time. We were just basically slinging records and kind of CDs in that stage. We were still playing records when we went to Pasha. I believe I think I might have been the last dinosaur walking in there with records at one stage of the game. Now it's coming back, thank God. Whatever. But that period of time was just kind of out, you know?
Right.
And we did a party called Stimulus Response there. We were there for a good 2-3 years.
I think I went to one of those parties, though.
Yeah, they were fun, man.
Yeah, they were fun.
We had a good team. Silver Bowl's our promoter, Sean Cormack, Lola, Keith Blackstone. You can't really, I mean, you know, you can never really do anything alone, and it's quite frankly fucking boring as hell to do alone.
Yeah,
anyway.
of course.
But that was a good crew we had. We got pretty far with that crew. But we never had the productions, any of us individually.
Right.
So we're always just going to be an opener or a closer, or we play in the basement, which was great.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Right. But like I always knew I needed to get my productions up and running to get to, you know, a higher plateau, so to speak, or just be able to play in a main slot or whatever the hell you want to fucking reference it at.
So let's fast forward a little bit. You got into production as soon as you started like getting more into mixing and all that. And
production.
What got you into production?
What got me into production? Hey, Shig, you remember Reason? Yeah, Reason, back in the day.
Yeah, Reason.
Yeah, Harry still rocks Reason.
That's
Don't sleep on Reason, yo.
It's going to be a sponsor, definitely.
But, you know, just poking around with that over the years, well over 10 years ago, sequencing on that, and Cubase, VST, nothing really happened. Oh, I did get one track out there. I was actually playing one of my songs at Pasha in the basement. Sean's like, play the song already. I'm like... Nah, you just have like that anxiety, like I'm gonna put my song on, everyone's gonna stop dancing, you know. He's like, just put it on. And I put it on, and this dude Lunik came up in the booth who had a label at the time, and he was like, "Whose track is that?" I was like, "That's my song." He's like, "Oh, I want to sign it." I was like, "Awesome." Nice. Sound quality terrible. It's still on Beatport. Don't buy it.
Buy it. Support my man.
That was a long time ago. That was definitely close to 10 years ago. But I don't know. I kind of lost my spark a little bit. Just life stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
It happens to all of us, man.
The house music called me, man. It just called me. There was a spark. My boys like just put gasoline on the fire. And I'm here, and I'm focused, and I want to share my love for house music with whoever the hell wants to listen, man. I absolutely love it.
Awesome.
If I was in this for money, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now,
man.
You know?
No, you would be. You'd be here still, right?
Yeah,
folks.
Yeah. I wouldn't be as fun to talk to though.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you done any production lately, or something that you signed?
Yeah, totally. Well, part of me up in my production game. I keep mentioning your name, Shig, Sean, Shady, Shig, Cormac, whatever. He's been kind of a musical mentor to me over the years, and I look up to him. He's kind of like an older house music brother in a weird way. If that makes any sense.
He has good taste. He has a very good taste.
Yeah, and he's just knowledge. He's a hard-working motherfucker, and he's always willing to help me out. I'm blessed to have someone like that in my life. So I basically, I was like, I want to start getting my stuff out there. So he's like, listen, you're making these awesome remixes. Let's start a little something. So we started. He started helping me out with the name, Ancestral Edits, and he does all the image work for me.
Very cool.
So if you check out my SoundCloud page, it's Ancestral Edits, and on there's probably like 10 downloads for free of just awesome mixes I made. Not for sale, just to spread love. You'll be hearing plenty of those this evening.
Okay.
But outside of that, I've actually I wanted to get more physical, and I was just about to buy like a keyboard just so I could start playing samples, and then it's when he turned me onto the machine. So I got the machine, paid for the classes, got a nice little Christmas deal on that bad boy, and I'm like, 3 more weeks left of classes.
Okay.
First song out. I just wanted some feedback, hit off William Rosario. I was like, hey, what do you think of this track? I call her El Diablo. He's like, yo, what label's that coming out on? I want to remix that. I was like, label? Fucking label. What's talking about label? I'm like, okay, bro, if you were me and this was your track, like, what would you do? You know, he's like, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to remix your track, keep that track as is, make another version, and then we're going to shop it around.
Right.
So outside of that, he made a dope remix of it, and the original is obviously dope as well. Otherwise, he wouldn't have remixed it. Right. So after I finish the third, we're going to shop it around. I don't know where it's going to end up. I have a feeling it's going to end up somewhere. He's also helped me master tracks and stuff like that. So the production part, you know, of the world is new to me, you know, but the Saliva Commandos, the Cormacs, you know, the Rosarios, you know, Danny Buddhas of the world inspiring me, you know, sending me tracks, like just beautiful people out there, man. I'm very blessed to be surrounded by them.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at.
All right, cool, man. I'm fucking looking forward to hearing, man. I'm really like, now, you know that me and William started a new production group called Defenders of Sound.
Yeah.
So maybe I might sign that track on my label. Who knows? I gotta hear it though. I'm sure it's dope. Or we might sign it to somebody else that I know. So stay tuned, folks.
Cool.
John Cacciatore, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy his music. I've heard some of his stuff on SoundCloud. You have stuff on SoundCloud because I heard something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I heard him play. And Cielo, you played at Cielo, right?
3 to 4 slot at a forward disco party for the residents night.
Yeah, I think I heard him once. And I knew a lot about him, and somebody just told me, yo, you got to get this guy on because he's going to blow up.
Who was that,
So,
human?
I ain't going to tell you, bro.
Come on. Come on.
It's my intuition, bro. Usually my intuition is very good. But anyway, John, he's going to take it away in about 5 minutes. You're going to be hearing some serious fucking house music here, live at LP and Harmony. Excuse the language. I'm just kind of relaxed, and I want him to take it away and take your ears to a journey and just enjoy. Don't forget to share this interview and all of Facebook Live to everyone you know. This will also be on the radio station at teqandsol.com/radio, or go to the TEQ and SOL site, TEQandsol.com, and hit the radio button, hit listen, and you're there. Or go to TuneIn and look at it at TEQ and SOL radio. So that's it, man. Let's get busy.
Let's do it.
TEQ and SOL in the house. John Cacciatore, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.